So as a principal, I'm sure there's a question you want to ask and what can we do for you, et cetera. But I want to ask you, what do you really want? You're going to say design wins, business, of course. But what you really want is information, number one. You want to know what the heck is going on at Northrop Grumman. You want to know what's going on at L3. You want to know what's going on at Lockheed, because honestly, you don't really know. You might know some of the stuff, but you don't know all this stuff. And you don't know the new missile programs that are going to, but we know that. That's what you want to know first. That brings you to design wins. So we share that information with you willingly. Information is power. You get the information, we got the information, we discuss it, we talk about it, what's our next step, what are we going to do, what products do you have are going to go in there, what's going to be our best opportunity for a design win. But now you know. But what you really want is information, which leads to business, design wins, and slot designs. It's very important. So we have all that local knowledge. We know who's moving around, what's going on, and we know the programs. And we know where the programs were and where they're going in the future and what new ones are coming down. The new satellite programs at L3 Harris, for example, or the new missile program, hypersonic at Lockheed Martin. We know who those engineers are. As a principal, it's very difficult for you to find out who they are. And almost impossible in some cases because they're secretive. It's the same thing with corporate contacts. You're going to find it very difficult to find corporate contacts at the corporate locations here in Florida, but we know who they are. And we learn new ones all the time because we don't know everybody, but we're always finding new people to talk to. So we'll never say to a principal, yeah, we know everybody in Florida, because we don't. There's always new people and new things and new changes and new Tiger teams at Harris. You know, guys, so we got a new Tiger team for this problem. Oh yeah, who's on that Tiger team? I'll go see him, because we have a part for that problem. So as a principal, you would never know that. So we bring that to the equation. Plus, you don't pay us until you ship something. You know, we're all commission sales.
I was going to add that.
Yeah, so we're like a free sales force till we ship something to you. And plus, with I want to say, with our visit reports are great. They are really good. We're very proud of them. And it's better than your sales force. You get information that you would never get from other manufacturers' reps.
Yes. We are told all the time by our principals, they don't get this from other reps. And once again, our visit reports are very detailed because we're working with several thousand. These are technically trained people. You can't come in there unprepared because everyone time is money, and they don't have time to just chat with you. So we understand that we've got to bring something to the table when we meet with these engineers, and when we do, we write very detailed visit reports and we share them with our principals so that they understand what's going on. The information helps you prepare for the future, so you know what you need to develop to support these contractors, these defense contractors. If you just come in and you get an immediate hit, that's wonderful. But without information, you're prepared for the future, you won't have the right product. So I'd rather, you want to make this a long-term development. You don't want to just come in and you can get business immediately, yeah, that's great, but you want to be there for years. And by being there for years is the information we help give you so that we can say, we need to develop this so you can get business for the future. You know where they're going, where their future design plans are. That's where you want to be.
So we all know what they're doing with the principal, and it's something new or something we might be able to apply at one of our accounts. So that's important. And we're a very tight-knit group. We've all been together a long time.
Yes, we have.
I mean, we've all been together a long time.
Yes,
so
we have.
Yeah.
Also, a couple other benefits for the principals is that, like Walt said, there's no overhead with us. You're not paying health care. You're not paying a car. You're not paying dental. You're not paying bonuses. You only pay us once the design is done and product ships. So it's a huge cost savings to you. So if you feel it's your gratitude, you can increase our commission. We'll take a higher rate, but that's all. We just get paid when product ships.
Yeah, and I think that's important. It's important to know. And costs mean something. I know a lot of the principals have significant travel costs, which have gone away in the last few years.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So they've relied a lot more on their reps, and their reps bringing them opportunities, and they've graded reps on how many opportunities they bring them and their value. And because that was right now with COVID, that's been their only way into accounts. It's been the reps, because the regionals weren't traveling at all. So it's made it a little more difficult for them. And plus, there's nothing to replace one of us going into the L3 Harris lobby or Honeywell or Raytheon or Northrop Grumman, walking in the lobby to see someone, and another engineer comes down from the steps, and he says, "Walt, you got a minute?"
They know us.
And they know us. Nothing replaces that. No principal will ever experience that because they're not there all the time. Or you go in to see the receptionist at these accounts, and and they love Terry. I mean, he goes to the L3 Harris. I mean, I walk in, they don't even say hello to me, but they love Terry. And they say, "Oh, let me get him for you. Huh? Yeah, would you come down to see Terry? He's here to see you. Would you mind?" I go and get a cup of coffee over there.
Case in point is that next week, Walt and I, we literally have a meeting set up for a principal that's coming in town for a convention. And we were able to set something up at L3. And once again, it was initially set up via text. Then the gentleman went off and he got authorization. So we're going to have a meeting next week. And it's personal, it's relationship.
Try to call into a major principal today and see what you get on the phone. You'll get push this button, push that button, push this button. You're not going to get anybody. Good luck. And good luck trying to get engineer to pick up a phone. So it's important to have someone there that knows who you are. And as a principal, if you want to interview us and ask us questions, we'll send you a presentation, ask us questions about account. We'll give you sample examples and samples of our visit reports. We'll tell you some new programs to see if there's something you're interested in. And if we can meet that, come together on that, you're going to find our relationship very successful and you'll be with us a long time. You'll be surprised, pleasantly surprised with FLA Technology Sales.